when I'm in jail or remand, remember, I'm still believing. Like, you're naive, you know, when you're on remand. You always believe you're busting it. You could do something on camera and man are thinking they're busting it. That's what happens. Like, you hold on to that bit of hope. And, like, I'm still thinking, I'm going home. I didn't do it. I wasn't there. Boom. I'm meeting guys that have been lifed off for Joint Enterprise. And they're telling me, bro, we thought the same. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Like, I'm bare immaturity time. I'm getting mad. Like, I don't want to hear that, bro. Like, it's almost like I'm lying to myself now, innit? Because bare man are telling me, not even just M's, like some man, like, I think like attempted murders. They're like, look, I got IPP though. Because murders, you get HMP if you're under 18. Her Majesty's Pleasure. It's it's like a children's life sentence, innit? But I'm meeting IPPs that got done for attempt murders. IPPs that got done for Section 18.
HMP, they used to wear the banana suit.
Is it?
Yeah, when I was in jail.
I've been in that before, you know.
Yeah, they used to have to wear the
banana
suit.
Is it? No, but I was...
Escapee suit.
Yeah, I was in that because they said I tried to escape still. But that's another story anyway. But what was I saying? What was I saying again? Yeah, when I was in jail, I'm meeting guys, they're telling me they got lifed off. And then I remember when I got bail, it's so mad because like, they're like, oh, the gov's like, I need to chat to you, innit? And then I've gone into the office, they're like, solicitor's on the phone. And then my solicitor's told me, he's like, listen, you've got bail. And I've gone, no, you're chatting. But I knew this was coming up because they were handing it in. But when everyone's telling me you don't get bail, because listen, certain men ain't getting bail for GBH stabbings. You ain't getting bail for M's. Like, it's not impossible, but it's unheard of, you know what I'm saying? And when I got bail, I can't lie, everyone was like, raw, got bail. I was like, yeah, I got bail, but I was in shock. But like, I'm moving like I'm institutionalized. I'm only done 30-something days, but I still was so lost in them 30 days. I was thinking, I got bail, settle down. And then like, I didn't even believe it really till man got to reception, they're checking me out. I got bail, but I was on tag and everything. Like, I was on strict. Like, I didn't really have a life from 10. When I was at school, sixth form, Monday to Friday, and the weekends from 10 till 4, I was on something called, what was it called? It's like a children's probation, but instead of sitting in probation, we go do activities. We go do like go-karting, cinemas and that.
Oh, okay.
But what's crazy is all the people that are on it with me, they're all from Man's Ends, and they're all gang members. That's why it was crazy. And my license, bail condition, said I can't.
You can't be with,
yeah, but nothing ever came of it because like it's not like I'm chilling with them. I'm on probation with them. So like, but then after that I can't be with them, innit? Things like that. And then that I was doing that school, and then Christmas holidays come, and then January my trial, and then when I'm at trial now, like they've separated the 9 of us. They've put 6. They've put 6 in one dock, and they've put like 3 in another dock, and then basically my trial was the first trial. And they were basically like saying at the start, if you were in that chasing group that chased... Was
you with the 6 or the 3?
I was with the 6. That's the group 1. But like in trial, in criminal trial, so we did this court case in the Old Bailey, the Central Criminal Court. And obviously that's like the biggest court in the whole country. Like you get finished off in there, but you get natural life in there. And like there's 6 of us in the dock. It goes from like defendant number 1, but they call him I think it's the primary party. Secondary. I'm the secondary. There's like, it goes down in it. There's like the main 2, 3. I was number 4. And the number 5 and number 6, they was the, remember them little kids, the 13 and the 14-year-old.
That's why I was so upset for them.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard
they got bail though. They
Did
didn't even have to put a piece because their thing is like...
No, but in the final, did they end up getting guilty and getting burned?
No, they bust it. But
oh, did they?
Yeah, but they done a mad thing. They done a mad thing. No, they kind of said, innit?
Oh, they
for real?
Yeah, they kind of said. But do you know what's mad? Man's 29 now, yeah.
No.
And they were...
No,
they
parents,
weren't involved.
Their parents told them.
Yeah.
The parents told them.
Involved, no.
They
They
wanted
weren't-
to be like,
told
talk
them.
up.
No. I got the transcripts, yeah.
The parents
I
told
got the
them.
transcripts, and it says it, that one of the parents says, just tell him.
Yeah, talk up, no.
Jamaican parents as well. Tell them,
Like, you know, like,
tell them.
13 and you
Something
never
like
done nothing.
Yeah.
And you never done nothing. You need to
Yeah. It was
You
long.
need to tell them about the Japanese. you know that they just
Nah,
think you done
no,
it.
100%. They were like, but it's mad. But even in trial, like, what's crazy?
Fuck them for
we
real.
was 15. We was 15, and like they was very young. So when they're playing their tapes in court, their voices are like mad high, mad squeaky, and like straight away I knew, yeah, the jury, man, they're gonna allow them, man. They were youths, man.
They
proper
treated
youths.
her. Of course,
They were-
we didn't know nothing. We were just
They were
there.
proper youths.
Do you know what I mean?
still,
No,
so
but-
don't-
This is. Do you want to hear my honest opinion, bro?
go on, go on.
Go on.
And this is just me, like, you know, this is the first time I've heard everything.
Yeah.
You might not like what I'm gonna say, but I do believe you're part of the joint enterprise.
Part of it.
Yeah.
No, you didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear
No,
what I said.
but
Go on.
but just on the strength, hear me out.
Go on,
innit?
go on, go on.
Not because see when I say what I'm gonna say,
Go
yeah,
on, go on, go on.
I don't believe that you should get the same as whoever done it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you should get the same as whoever done it.
Mhm.
But I just do believe
Mhm.
that you was a part of it.
No.
Because from school you got
Yeah.
the call.
Yeah.
You got the call. So alright, cool. I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You come down. You're with the initial group that chased down them.
Yeah.
Run them down, boom, they're gone.
Yeah,
Man's
yeah.
still here, boom, boom, boom. They've come back, still with the group. Man's picked up a thing, so man's armed.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's for protection or
I hear
whatever,
you, I
man's
hear you.
armed.
I hear
You
you.
get me? Boom. Something's kicked off in it.
Yeah.
But someone you're with in it. So it's
Yeah.
one of the man them in it. They've done what. So unfortunately, it's like it's one of them ones.
No,
innit?
but watch this. But this is where I agree with you as well.
Unfortunately,
No,
it's
no.
like obviously you've kept it real in
Yeah.
the strength of on the sense of you ain't said no, it wasn't me, he done it.
Yeah.
But
No, but watch. But this is where I agree with you as well. That's why. So even when I went for parole, I explained to them. I said to them like, when I was younger, I was like, nah, man's innocent, man's like I should go home, this and that. But it's like as I got older, I kind of realized like I think it took. I'm not gonna lie, like it did take me time for it to sink in like how serious the situation was. Do you get what I'm saying? Like someone really died. Do you get what I'm saying? See, human beings like we can get mad selfish. Like we get caught up in things and we think, what about me? Like you know, like what's going on abroad, Palestine, all that.
yeah.
Some people would kick up a fuss if the healthcare wouldn't see them over their toothache way more than what's going on over there. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like human beings are a bit like that. So it's took man years of like reflection and being in jail, maturity as well. Remember I was young. I think as I grew up, I started to realize, yo, like someone really died. Like for me to say, I should have gone home, gone back to my normal life. I feel like that's a bit mad. It's mad for me to say that because at the end of the day, like you said, it's true. Man went there. Like I can't fully say.
Man went there with them intention.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
can't
But you
fully
know
say
what
that.
they're gonna look. You know what it looks like though.
on.
When you both go to meet up at a place or you're running down each other and both of you have got, both sides have got weapons. If the two came together,
Could have went either way.
Yeah.
do you understand what I'm
100%,
saying?
100%.
Everybody
You could
was
not-
gonna.
100%.
Do you understand what
100%.
I'm saying? And that's what I feel like. That's what they're looking at.
No, 100%. But for me, what I was saying was, so before you get sentenced, there's a thing called pre-sentence report.
Yeah.
Come on.
And so
Wait, so how did the trial go? Did you plead not guilty?
yeah, so everyone
you
went not
went-
guilty. Everyone
okay.
went not guilty.
How,
yeah.
how was that?
Fucking hell, it was mad because now they had to prove what it's supposed to be innocent till proven guilty, but it was almost like guilty.
Till proven innocent.
Like money laundering.
Yeah, basically.
That's the one case where you got to prove your innocence.
You know what I'm saying? And like initially when the trial started, the prosecution's entire door to joint enterprise to getting guilty was if the defendant was in the final chase, he's guilty. Because in the final chase, a weapon's now on show. That group, someone is armed now, and people are still participating in the chase of the victim when someone's armed. So that was how the trial started. And like as the trial was going on, when like CCTV's coming out, because remember we've all got barristers, so everyone's saying, well, my defendant's here, or my defendant's there, or my defendant was seen by this person. So like even in my situation, like where I'd left the park, and remember that I told you the second chase, remember like we chased them, they'd come back, chased them again, but after they'd run off, the victim had run a separate way. When I chased them at the park that time, there was like a tower block, and there was a woman on the 3rd floor. So I found all this out during trial when all the evidence come out, but she made like a live phone call there and then when everything's kicking off, and like she's basically said all these boys have been chased out the park like towards her, and they've run off. This is the second chase when like they've come back armed, but they've run off. And then she's described me because she's like, there's a mixed race boy, he's wearing black sunglasses, he's got a knife, and he's basically like, I'm looking down the road. So as I've chased, he's like, I'm looking down the road, and then they're like, he's looking down the road. She described me to a T, like black wallabies, black trousers, like a diamond shape, the wet look jacket from Uniqlo, them kind of jackets with a hood. That was the thing in 010. And basically, like 4 seconds later, she's like, "Oh no, they've just chased another boy. They've all just chased another boy. They were at the park. So like, when I used that in trial, where we were coming from was like, I was here when the stabbing actually took place. Do you get what I'm saying? And I had CCTV stills from buses. I didn't know at the time. Buses film outwards.
Yeah.
They film outwards. So where this thing happened on a main road, there's buses going past, and it's basically capturing everyone in like, it's stills, but it tells you like the gaps between how people came at the park. Some people were like 10 seconds, 8 seconds, but obviously 8 seconds of running is like, it's a lot of distance to cover. And then basically, yeah, like I could prove I was 47 seconds away from the stabbing in running time, like as in if I was to be running. I proved that I was on the other end. But then throughout the trial, like where everyone could kind of prove they weren't there, because there was only actually 3 people in that final chase. But I found out in trial from CCTV, it shows you like the 3. And everyone was kind of like showing that they weren't there. So the prosecution, they changed their whole tactic. Now they were saying whoever went there is now like basically guilty for the murder.